Hi there, I am Tanya Windiger and I'm going to talk about complex post-traumatic stress disorder. So that's the PTSD you get from the prolonged abuse and trauma, so the one that lasts for years or decades in some cases. And that can affect us very, very deeply in quite traumatic ways, really, life-changing ways. And it can put you in this really, really dark space. So most people I've spoken to have been in that space or are in that space or going in and out of it. So I certainly have been there myself for many, many years, where I just either rushed around from one thing to the next, feeling really, really disconnected, or I just couldn't get myself to get out of bed. I couldn't see a better future for myself. You know, I just thought I'm damaged goods, and that's just that. So what's even the point in having therapy? You know, that was just, everything was pointless, and I was stuck there for a long time. I did have professional help, which I'm very grateful for. I wouldn't have made it through this very dark time without it. There would have been no chance. But what I really want you to focus on is, I couldn't see back then, but it is really, really possible for us to have a better future. You know, I couldn't imagine back then that, like today, I can really enjoy a day. I can smile, I can feel joyous, I can feel love, I can feel excitement, I can feel enthusiasm. I still have sad and anger and all those emotions as well, but that was things it was impossible back then. But it is possible. You can have a brighter future. And that's really, really important, that you keep reminding yourself also that I deserve a better future. I deserve to have a fulfilling life. So that's very key to all of that. Because all these senses of hopelessness, helplessness, and that we are damaged goods, that's the beliefs the abusers in the back wanted us to believe. That's the virus that they installed in our brains. You know, it's like a computer virus, really, they put in there, and bringing up all these really horrible, self-destructive thoughts that we get hooked by. You know, they grab our attention and we just can't. They could just keep spiraling around. So it's really, really hard to change them. You know, I'm sure. You know, what would it be like if you could feel like, or if your thoughts would be, I am beautiful, I am lovable, I am successful, I achieve my goals, and all these kind of stuff. I can't even believe I came up with all of them right now, but you know, and probably if your brain just thought then, or came up with a thought saying anything along the lines, that's not true for me, that's the virus I'm talking about. That's the virus that the abuser instilled upon us, made us feel like that we can't have any of those good emotions about ourselves, have, you know, that self-love or self-belief, and that's so crucial. So all I want you to do, that's the very first step that I worked on for so long, to just get myself to become aware of that virus. Every time this comes up and I'm getting hooked, just to create that awareness. And over time you get better and better, and you just pick it straight away, and it's like, oh, that virus again. And then in the next videos I will share with you some of the things that you can do after, once you get really good at becoming aware of this, so you can change some of those habits. You can change and pull yourself out of this really dark place. And I'm not saying that I'm never in this dark place anymore, but they're very far apart, and my dark times are very short these days. So, and yeah, I just wish that for you. So I want to share all the things that I did that helped me to get myself out of it. So I hope it's going to be useful for you. So in the meantime, get very good at catching that virus, because we're going to create a very, very potent vaccine for that virus, so to speak, in the next few videos. So with that, lots and lots of love and rainbows, as always, to brighten up those really, really dark times. Bye for now.